Hello, and welcome to Year of the Vampire. This week we watched Sinners. And,
I'd like to get this out of the way right away, but let's be real, this movie, despite being a vampire movie, is a lot less about the vampires than it is more about, like, race relations and, like, black communities in the South during the 1930s.
Yeah.
Like, really the vampires are there, and I think the vampires are an interesting part, but that's definitely not the main focus of the movie.
And honestly, it was pretty good.
Well, we'll get to that. Anyway, story. I don't want to say the story is simple. It really isn't simple. Right? Like, this kind of topics like this are never simple, but the base story where
the base setup itself would be simple to an extent.
It's just twin brothers come back to their hometown in Mississippi, open up, what was it called?
A juke joint.
Okay, yeah.
To celebrate just being there with their friends, acquaintances.
Sounded more like they wanted to make money, but
I mean,
you keep going ahead and thinking
money,
that.
But obviously they had...
Yeah, they open up this juke joint, stuff happens, they play some music, and then vampires come.
I mean, that's really it.
There's a lot of setup to it at the beginning. Like half the they go through like around half the movie before we actually get to
we got
like the actual play.
40, 50 minutes before you even see the first vampire, and that's still not when it actually...
Oh yeah, you see the leader kind of like on fire outside. How did he survive outside for that long?
Running. Very carefully. I have no idea how he survived.
If a vampire can literally run faster than light, which is what he'd have to do to escape the goddamn sun, then they should pull that one out in movies more often, because the sun gets him pretty goddamn quick.
I'm assuming he was out more towards sundown and just happened to get lucky in shade or something.
So what? He was out more towards sunrise in the end of the movie, and he got extra crispy in like 5 seconds.
Anyways, he happened to come across two people living in some tiny little shack out in the middle of nowhere.
Please, we call them rednecks around here.
It's not too far off, admittedly, but...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that just seems like
I guess one of them was the nephew of the Great Dragon, or whatever it is, of the KKK.
Oh, the guy who sold that warehouse to the
if you don't know, I think it's like Great Dragon or Grand Dragon, whatever it is. It's like the leader of a KKK like branch.
Yeah, so they definitely
didn't
had
feel bad
plans.
for them, unfortunately.
No, not even close. they were scheming like from the beginning.
They was scheming. They had their guns in their hands already. They were just waiting for somebody.
I mean, they got the money. They did.
I thought you...
Like, they sold the one dude. He sold the warehouse.
Yeah, the guy,
to the twins.
the guy's uncle got the money. The nephew and his wife didn't get shit. They were out in a crap shack in the middle of goddamn nowhere.
No, they were barely connected until the vampire arrived.
Keep going with the acting. I want to look something up.
Yeah, so as far as the acting goes, it was all really good.
Yeah, I thought it was good acting. You want to talk a little more about that, or maybe mention that Michael B. Jordan played literally 2 characters throughout the movie?
I mean, he did.
Dude, come on. That was one of the selling points of the movie.
And it was surprisingly good. Yeah, I don't know. He pulled them both off.
And I actually don't know a lot of the other actors in this movie. Oh, Bert, the clan member leader's nephew. It looks like his actor is actually a musician.
Thinking a lot of them might be.
Remick. That was the name of the main vampire dude.
Oh, him, yes. And then there was the guy who played Samuel. This is...
Miles Catton?
Yeah, he was one of the main characters, and this is the only movie he's ever been in, and he did really good in it.
Yeah, I think you said he's also a musician. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the people in this were primarily musicians. I like when people do that for movies, too. Like, you get to actually bring their actual skills into the movie. Yeah, like other than acting. Obviously, actors bring acting into the movie, but you know what I mean. Something other than acting.
His guitar playing and his singing was just great. Same with the
music
Slim guy.
Yeah, the music was fantastic in the movie.
Delta Slim, I think they called him. He played harmonica.
I mean, piano. He did it when he wasn't freaking drunk.
I mean, they convinced him to come to the
Oh crap! Where is it?
whole
Oh,
shindig.
there it is. Yeah, that kind of just plays into what we were talking about. Sound and music. Sound and music was good. Was really good.
It was all of the times very 30s sounding, except for one scene.
Oh yeah, the scene where it brings back that part from the beginning where music can transcend time and space or something, yes. And it starts mixing music from different eras and such.
Yeah, and I was very thrown off when I saw the guy with the electric guitar at first.
Yeah, I don't think that was actually happening. It's like a metaphor.
But it's
something along the lines of a metaphor.
Well, it was different. They blended it surprisingly well, though.
It was a simile.
But nah, it was...
I think that also kind of ties in with the cinematography now that I'm thinking about it. There was some interesting shots in the movie. And especially during that scene. That scene was odd. It was an odd scene, but I liked it.
It blended very well, though. And just like a lot of the other scenes, especially during the daytime when you can see the scenery, is just beautiful shots all around.
The place during that music scene we were just talking about, where the mill, I think it was, that they built the place out of, was on fire. I thought that was actually happening at first, but no, I guess it wasn't.
Yeah,
that was confusing, but it might just be because it's late.
But yeah, so
yeah, there isn't a lot to say about the sound itself, because this is a movie that's very heavily in music.
But it blended and it sounded good. Like, it did exactly what it needed to do, and it did it well.
Yeah, and other than some dramatic shots and some like more artistic things that they did with the camera, I'm not doing a good job explaining. A lot of it was very just kind of grounded, what you would expect.
Yeah, they didn't do it anything over the top to make it distracting. Or
most of the movie, like we mentioned, most of the movie wasn't even about really vampires or even really horror. It was more just like kind of like an of the times kind of historical drama, race drama. So they filmed it obviously very just. They didn't want to take away from the characters interacting with each other and the scenery, obviously. All right, special effects. I like the special effects. Yeah. I thought they were cool. Again, that music scene, everything was on fire. There's people from there's like musicians from different time periods. That was interesting.
Yeah.
I thought it was also interesting how they didn't really show people being bit directly. Or when they did, it was heavily obscured and dark. Hey, did you notice that? Like, most of the characters that got bit, they were bit off screen.
Yeah, mostly just, like, aftermath blood and their eyes. The eyes...
Oh, the eyes glowing.
Like the glowing eyes.
That was cool. I liked that.
That was really cool.
Yeah, like the Remick, the main vampire, he looked normal at times, but then other times his eyes glowed, he has his fangs, and his fingernails were, like, really fucking long.
They kind of, like, elongated...
Yeah, he kind of like shifted between a more normal looking person and an obvious vampire during when things got more started getting more intense.
Yeah. And I think he's the only one that actually had red eyes, if I'm remembering correctly.
No, the other ones had them once in a while. He was the main one. None of them had claws or anything though.
No, I just
because he was the main vampire. Oh. Going back to the sound and music, sorry, I also liked the neat Irish jam they were doing because
Rocky Road to Dublin.
Yeah, because Remick, I think, was actually Irish. He actually loses his Southern American accent in that scene at the end and speaks fully in an Irish accent.
And I'm not sure if this is a cover or an original, but it does say that version specifically came out this year, so it was made just for the movie.
Okay.
Which is cool.
So, wait, is it an original song, or?
Darren Holden. I'd have to look it up, but...
All right, well, we'll have to look that up.
But no, so what do you think about the movie?
I liked it. It wasn't my favorite movie that we've watched this year, mostly because I find movies about race relations kind of tense. They're a little intense for me.
And they can be uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're not my thing, but all in all, I thought it was a very good, very well done movie, and if it's your kind of movie, I say watch it.